Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Phillies. Giancarlo Stanton, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Zach Plesac is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Dias is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Stepping in next, Nick Dunn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here comes the 1-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. So now here is Tyler O'Neill, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Cards lead 1. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Miles Michaelis will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping up is Joaquin Dias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. On, he pops it up. Dietrich trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Jansen has it. And he makes the throw to first. Hira is retired. 2 down now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Number 25 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now a 1-0 ball game. So now into the box is Derek Dietrich. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Dietrich.
First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 5, Dylan Carlson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dylan Carlson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Dylan Carlson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Up next is Danny Jansen. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Although his home run total is one of the league's best, his pace of hitting him out of the park has slowed down a bit here in the second half.
Yeah, but he gives himself a chance. I know it's slowed a little bit, but if you polled a lot of guys in the big leagues, you're hitting that 4, 5, 6 homer range. You'll take that over the course. Average that out. 6 times 6, that's 36 bombs. I know you're not winning any home run titles, but you might have a chance to hang in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive. Reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball well outside. Darryl Cooley would be next. Fastball hit on the ground to short. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Harrison Bader. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Miles Michaelis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Darryl Cooley. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Plesac. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Joaquin Diaz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it hasn't.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Hit in the air down the right field line. Carlson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning.